Great to have you with us. I'm Joe Donlin.
And I'm Erica Sargent. We begin with new details about 2 security breaches at O'Hare Airport, raising serious questions about runway safety.
Our Suzanne Le Mignot joins us now with exclusive details on both of these breaches happening last month.
That's right. Joe, Erica, you know, in May, we told you about a DoorDash driver who ended up just feet away from a United Airlines plane on the tarmac. Now, the Chicago Department of Aviation confirms another incident took place within 10 days of the first. And now a second investigation is underway.
This is a perimeter checkpoint at O'Hare with direct airfield access. On May 27th, sources say a Chicago Department of Aviation security officer assigned here allowed dozens of drivers to enter without swiping their ID to make sure they had a valid credential.
If you're coming through a secure checkpoint that's leading to a secure area, each vehicle needs to be inspected, drivers need to be identified, and they have to be allowed through based on their secure access.
Thomas Harrion is the chief of police in Lyons and was an assistant commissioner at the Chicago Department of Aviation Security Division for nearly a decade, from 2009 to 2019.
If you're not stopping those vehicles and those vehicles are allowed to access without any type of screening, you have no idea who is in the vehicle and you have no idea what's in the vehicle.
Sources say more than 50 cars went through the checkpoint without any of the occupants swiping their O'Hare ID for entry, and it was all caught on camera. Harrion says hiring requirements for Chicago Department of Aviation security officers has changed over the years. In the past, officers were trained in a police academy environment. Now, the requirement is a GED with internal training.
I'm sure there's a lot of good personnel that they hired, but when you have to meet a certain threshold, when you have to get through the Chicago Police Academy and pass the state exam, there's a lot of different things you need to do physically, mentally, and personally. And right now they're not doing that. And when you're protecting direct access to the airfield, that concerns me a lot.
The Chicago Department of Aviation issued a statement saying the CDA is aware of the May 27th incident involving a CDA security officer and has referred the matter to the Transportation Security Administration for investigation. 10 days earlier, on May 17th, a food delivery driver seen here in this red car went through a different checkpoint and ended up in a secure area on the airfield. In a statement, the Department of Aviation told us following the May 17th incident, CDA leadership met with the contractor, Lincoln Security, to review the situation and also referred the matter to TSA. The employee involved is no longer employed by Lincoln Security, and their airport credentials have been terminated by the CDA. Sources say after the first incident, everyone controlling checkpoints was put on notice. Still, that second security breach happened.
Well, Harrion told us the TSA could fine the city as much as $10,000 per incident. So that could amount to about $500,000. A TSA spokesperson told us they have regulatory oversight and can also levy civil penalties in these incidents. Joe, Erica.
So what happened to the security officer in this second incident?
So we did talk with the Chicago Department of Aviation, and I asked the Department of Aviation if the security officer was disciplined and was told the incident was referred to the TSA. The TSA would only say the investigation is ongoing.
Suzanne, thanks.